Okay, a little bit continuation here on the Kubota T1400. I have taken it apart. Well, I took the deck off of it. The seat's obviously off, and this thing it's had a bath now, and I've crawled around underneath and all over the place. Okay, so first update here. I'm going to go over to the deck, which was removed, and just talk about that for a little bit. Okay, we all, as mentioned, the gauge wheels were all trashed off, except for at least I have the rear parts and stuff. So I've ordered four new wheels that are going to fit on this thing. My advantage here is I don't have to get Kubota ones. I know I can get the 5/8 ones and then drill them out to 3/4 because that's what the Kubota has for the axle. And on the front of the deck, I get to just grind that off and start fresh with some gauge wheels. I've got a bit of metal to use that I can use. Anyways, here's the deck. Lo and behold, this is a 40-inch deck with two 20-inch blades underneath. So I'll have to find some blades because holy crap, I'm going to show you in a bit how bad the blades were. And there is a rusted through part on the deck. Or something hit it. I don't know. But anyways, right smack in the middle of the deck there, I'm going to have to weld in a new plate. First thing I noticed taking all this off, and look at how Kubota does this now. The drive belt from the motor is separate. It's on the top pulley, and then the arbor belt is a completely separate belt. It's in pretty good shape. I'm surprised. Once I take this belt off of here, I'll be able to tell just how nice the bearings are in the arbors. But I'm not too concerned. This is the blade brake right here, and there's no cable to it, so that's missing. So and it would have been dragging on my pulley there, so it's like permanently on. But it looks like it's just wore right through. So you know what? I'm going to remove the darn thing. That just means that the blades are going to spin for a little while after you disengage them. I mean, those that's a safety thing, right? But as long as you've got some type of a guard on here, like your deflector, so you can't get your foot underneath there, it's not a big deal to wait for the blades to slow down. So, anyways, so the deck, we will fix the deck. It has been, I'm not going to show you the underside of it, but I completely blasted all the 30 years worth of grass stuck on the sides on there. I'm probably going to paint the whole deck. I'm going to remove all the hardware here on the deck, repaint it, straighten things out. Like this is a little bit crooked here. Just get this deck to be a 100%. Now the guards are gone. There's the bolts and what's left of the metal. So I'm gonna have to try to be creative here and figure out how to make some new guards, because that's kind of important because they stick out the side of the mower, and you got the spinning arbor pulley there. It would be nice to have something to guard that. And the grass always collects in there if you don't have the guard on there as well. So whether I go to the dollar store and buy a baking dish of some kind and make something, I mean it doesn't, yeah, or I get creative. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, that's the deck. It's going to be a lot of work to get this deck back to its, up to snuff, but it's all there. The only thing that's going to go is that brake. Definitely. So, anyways, now as far as the tractor goes, well, there's another problem here. Excuse the sun, sorry. We have it looks like there's a big buggered up part on the floor here. Like they punched, I think they hit something with the deck. Right underneath here is where the deck supports mount to the tractor. And it looks like they hit something with that and they punched it up, and then they bolted a piece of angle iron across there. So to try to add the strength back again. Oh boy. So anyways, yeah. So there is that's a surprise to me. I never, I mean, unless you crawl around underneath it without the deck under there, you're never going to notice that thing. And the other thing is that I remember in the last video I did, I told you that there was some slipping going on with the hydrostatic transmission. Well, it's not the hydrostatic transmission. It's definitely the belt. The belt is loose. The pulley that holds that belt tight, it's like an idler pulley, is a plastic one, sadly. And the bearings on those things are always fried. And that one's just totally wobbling under there and loose. And so, yeah, the belt is slipping like crazy. So that'll have to be addressed. I've taken the belt, the other belt for the deck off of here, and oh, here it is. Here, this is the drive belt for the deck, and I noticed, it's not in the worst of shape, but I did see a nick in it right there. So there's a nick right there. You know what? I'm gonna replace that. So, and the drive belt underneath there that drives the hydrostatic transmission, I think we'll find another one of those. I mean, I'd like to make this thing work good. I want it to be easy to operate, and yeah. Anyways, running good, doing all that stuff. This is a little bit cleaner now. That's the thing with a good metal pan, is that you can clean it up. This thing here is going to come off yet. You can see carburetor, everything's in very good condition. Like I said, the motor runs, right? And sure enough, that bloody little gas gauge works. So yeah, anyway, I think I need some type of gasket on this thing, because if I slosh this thing around, it's there's a vent on there. No, whatever. Oh, that's where it comes out. So the vent is a little groove on there. Look at that. Okay, that's why if you slosh the tank around, the gas comes out onto here. Okay, I get it. Okay, well, you got to have a vent on the tank anyways. Sometimes it's just a hole in the top of the lid there, but well, whatever works, hey? So, gee, you wouldn't want to put a little O-ring or a gasket on there because you thought it was leaking. Oh boy. Okay. Nope, we won't do that. Anyways, that's just a little bit of an update here. So here it sits. I got kind of a nice place to work now where I'm not in the dirt. I got some rubber pads down here, and we'll have at her.